Ambry, a little bit more challenging game for you last week. What did you do when you looked at the film? What'd you think?
Honestly, I just feel like I had to get back in the groove of things. You know, me being out, that time span, not practicing, those reps are important during this time. And this week I'm getting them back and just getting back in my rhythm and things.
Is there anything in particular that you saw when you watched your film that you needed to correct?
Just knowing who I am, basically. Just believing in me, believing my technique, believing my coaches. That's all it was, honestly, for me.
There's a lot of it just confidence-based.
Yeah, that game not playing, that last game, and being out with the hand. Yeah, it was. But, you know, I go against Brandon Ayuk and Debo out there in practice, so, yeah, I'm going to be seeing them today, most definitely.
Did those reps in that live game, that's helping you prepare for this week?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Ain't nothing like the live reps, I feel like. You grow with the live reps. That's why I'm thankful, like, all that happened to me, because this week I know what it is.
Ambry, Juice was really emotional last week when talking about getting back to the NFC Championship. To know how hard it is to get here to be one more game away from the Super Bowl, what are your emotions like entering this one?
It's a big one for me, but just knowing that we've been here before, got to treat it like a regular game, even though it is important, but we just got to play our level of ball and not their level of ball, and I believe we'll be fine.
What's it like, though, too? I mean, I'm sure as a kid you dreamt about this, playing in the Super Bowl, getting to the Super Bowl. Does it match up to what you dreamt about as a kid?
Most definitely, yeah. But these past few years, it just sucked because we've been like this close, and this year, like everyone like willing to dig a little bit deeper, find something else to correct, and just get us there.
Who's a player on this defense that you go to for advice or tips and things like that?
I mean, Mooney and Fred and Dre Greenlaw, they all keep me in the right mind space. Tyshawn Gibson, those guys, like, they keep me right. They keep me level-headed, never too high, never too low.
What have you seen from Amon-Ra St. Brown?
He's a good route runner. They're going to get him the ball, and yeah, we just got to prepare for him.
Is there anything that he does in particular that makes him so difficult to cover?
I mean, he's just real shifty, and he can play inside and outside. He tracks the ball down well, aggressive hands, so he's one of those tougher matchups on the slot.
Kyle was talking about the difficulty of the play where you got the penalty when you couldn't turn around in time, and he said, look,
yeah,
here's a no man's land on a play like that. Is what could you have done?
I mean, honestly, if I just play my game, if I stay on top, I'm picking that, honestly. And usually you look on film, like I'm usually on top of that. That's why it kind of shocked me, but it's that getting back in the groove of things and just filling things out again.
Mm-hmm. Are you able to shake that kind of thing? I mean, you have to have short memory. They always talk about it, but is it easier said than done?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, play corner. Those guys are good, too. Mm-hmm. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but you want to win more, most definitely.
How much different are your emotions in that spot, in that game in the playoffs versus, like, week 2?
Just knowing it's a bigger game, and that could have cost it for us. That could have been, like, the game for us. But it's most definitely bigger, and you just want to be sharper. You want to sharpen the sword by the end.
Did anyone come talk to you, any of the vets come talk to you during the game?
Yeah, they said at the end of the day I played good enough for us to win, and just try to correct the things, and good play, bad play, next play type of mentality.
A couple more for Ambry.
How big is the advantage of playing at home in the NFC Championship? Your crowd behind you getting all wild up when the other team's on offense?
Oh, yeah, no, it's a big advantage. Like, home field advantage has been great for us, and hopefully we just take that momentum right into the Super Bowl.
How loud were the fans last week?
Super loud. Like, we're talking on the field, and they're loud, and you got to make sure you get the right call. But, yeah, it was amazing.
They're supposed to be quiet on offense, but when you're on defense, they're as loud as can be. Does that actually, like, mess with you guys trying to signal to each other?
Sometimes, but we build off that. Like, we feed off that. Like, we love that energy in the crowd, so we want that.
All right, thanks, Ambry.
Thanks, Ambry.